Good morning, students. Last class we had done the law of variable proportion and the assumptions to it. Okay, we did that. Law of variable proportion states that total product initially increases at an increasing rate, and then the total product starts increasing at a decreasing rate. Okay, and we did the three assumptions to the law of variable proportion. In today's class, we will be discussing the diagram of law of variable proportion and the explanation to the diagram. Okay, whenever a question related to law of variable proportion is asked, explain the law of variable proportion. You need to write the statement of the law. You need to write three assumptions. You need to make the diagram and then you need to explain it. Okay. Now, this is how the diagram has to be done. This is the first diagram, this is the second diagram. Okay, this is the total product diagram, this is the average product and marginal product diagram. This is the total product diagram and this is the average product and marginal product diagram. Now students, you need to make sure that the total product diagram is above and just below it in the same manner, in the same measurement should be the AP and MP diagram. Okay, so these two diagrams should be above and beneath each other and the measurement should also be the same. Okay, now we shall be first making marginal product and average product, and on the basis of this diagram we are going to make the total product diagram. Okay, first we will make the average product and marginal product diagram, and on the basis of this diagram I will make the total product diagram. Check it. First we are going to make the marginal product curve. सबसे पहले हम लोग बनाएंगे marginal product curve. Okay, this is the marginal product curve. Name it MP. Okay, average product curve, how are we going to make? We have already discussed average product, marginal product, total product diagrams already, okay, in the modules that we have done earlier. Now we are doing the combined one, where we are combining three of them, total product, average product and marginal product, okay. In this diagram, we are combining all the three concepts, total product, marginal product and average product. Okay, now average product will be like this. And I'll stop here. I'll start from here, I'll stop here, because wherever AP curve will meet the MP curve, that will be the highest point of AP curve. I'm going to stop here because wherever AP curve will meet the MP curve, that will be the maximum point of AP curve. Okay. So this is the maximum point. This is AP. Okay, this is average product curve. Now how are we going to plot the TP curve on the basis of MP curve? You just check. This is my TP curve, right? Sorry. This is my MP curve, right? This is my MP curve, and on the basis of MP curve, I am going to plot the TP curve. Check how. What I will do is, with the dotted line, I will measure the highest point of MP. Okay, this is the highest point of MP, right? I'll make a dotted line. I'll take the dotted line below and I'll take the dotted line above as well. From the highest point of MP curve, that is M, I made a dotted line below and I made a dotted line above. Okay, I'll name this point as L1. I'll name this point also as L1. Then I'll take the point where MP is 0. कौन सा? पहले हमने highest point of MP से curve बना लिया ऊपर की तरफ. अब MP जहाँ पे 0 है वहाँ से एक line draw करेंगे. Here MP is 0 at this point. It is touching the x-axis. It is 0. From this point, I'll draw a line upward. Okay. Okay, so I made a straight line from the point where MP is 0 towards TP curve. Okay, dotted line जहाँ पे MP highest है and straight line जहाँ पे MP 0 है. Okay, these 2 points are going to give me the TP curve. Okay, now I told you earlier also, from this point to this point, from this portion to this portion, TP will increase at an increasing rate. And from this to this part, TP will increase but at a decreasing rate. You need to check the videos earlier, modules earlier, to know what is the relationship between TP and MP. It has already been discussed in detail. Okay, it has already been discussed in detail that why does TP increases at an increasing rate and then why does TP increases at a decreasing rate. Okay, when MP is increasing, TP will increase at an increasing rate. So here MP is increasing, you can check here. Here MP is increasing, so TP will increase at an increasing rate. When the MP is falling, TP will increase but at a decreasing rate. When MP is falling, TP will increase but at a decreasing rate. Okay, so we'll make the diagram first. From this point to this point, I have to make a sharp increase in TP. From this point to this point, I have to make a sharp increase in TP. Okay, so I'm going to make a sharp increase. Stop it here. Okay, and from this point to this point, TP will increase but at a decreasing rate. So I'll make a slight increase in TP. थोड़ा कम. इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा increase दिखाना है and इस point से थोड़ा कम. Here I'm going to stop. Why? Because I have to make sure at this point TP is maximum. Okay, where MP is 0, TP is maximum. Again I am repeating the point where MP is 0, TP is maximum. So I am going to stop here. Okay, I am stopping here. Now from this point, okay, यहाँ से यहाँ तक ज़्यादा increase, यहाँ से यहाँ तक slight increase. You have to stop here because you have to ensure that this is the highest point of TP. Name it as T. This is point M. Okay. So this is how you are going to plot the TP curve from MP curve. I have to remind you a relationship that I discussed with you, relationship between TP and MP. When MP increases, TP increases at an increasing rate. When MP decreases, TP increases but at a decreasing rate. When MP is 0, TP is maximum. And when MP is negative, TP starts falling. Students, repeat with me. When MP increases, TP increases at an increasing rate. When MP decreases, TP increases at a decreasing rate. When MP is 0, TP is maximum. When MP is negative, TP starts falling. You can see this in the diagram itself. Students, see in the diagram and repeat with me. Okay. When MP increases, okay, this is the MP curve. Okay. When MP increases, TP increases at an increasing rate. When MP decreases, TP increases but at a decreasing rate. When MP increases, TP increases at an increasing rate. When MP decreases, TP increases at a decreasing rate. When MP is 0, TP is maximum. When MP is 0, TP is maximum. When MP is negative, this point is showing negative MP. When MP is negative, TP starts falling. When MP is negative, TP starts falling. This is L1, this is L1. Okay. Now, we talk about the stages of production. Okay, there are generally 3 stages of production in case of law of variable proportion. Stage 1 is the stage of increasing return. Stage 2 is the stage of decreasing or diminishing returns, and the stage 3 is the stage of negative returns. Okay, what are the three stages? Stage 1, stage of increasing return. Stage 2, stage of diminishing or decreasing returns, and the stage 3, that is stage of negative returns. While I'll be explaining the diagram, this will be more clear to you. First of all, now we need to identify what are the three stages. Okay, for identifying what are the three stages, what I will do is, this is the highest point of AP. Generally now some books have shown that this is the first stage. Okay, that's not the correct answer. The first stage stops where AP is maximum. Okay, how do we identify that what is the first stage, what is the second stage, and what is the third stage? The indicator of first stage is, first stage AP is maximum, that is the indicator. First stage ends where AP becomes maximum. Again I am telling you, stage of increasing returns ends where AP is maximum. The second stage happens when TP is maximum. The second stage ends, or the indicator of end of second stage is TP is maximum, and the remaining part is the third stage. So you first एक बात इंश्योर करना, ये डॉटेड लाइन है, ये स्ट्रेट लाइन है, ये डॉटेड लाइन बनेगा एमपी का, ठीक है. इट कैन नॉट बी अ स्ट्रेट लाइन, इट मस्ट बी अ डॉटेड लाइन, and this will be a straight line. Okay, the point where AP is maximum, this is the point where AP is meeting MP, that is the point where AP is maximum. Again I am repeating, the point where AP is meeting MP, that is the point where AP is maximum. This point A point is the place where AP is maximum. From the maximum point, draw a line above and draw a line beneath. So what I did, the point where AP is meeting MP, that is the maximum point of A. I have marked that point as A, and I have drawn a line, and I have drawn a line beneath and above. Okay, I name this point also as A. This is also A. This is L1. This position will become L2. This will become L3. Okay, we are going to mark it. ये L1 dotted line, L2 L2, and L3 L3. Now units of labor. L stands for units of labor. What is the first stage? The indicator of first stage is AP is maximum. The indicator of ending of first stage is AP is maximum. The indicator of ending of second stage is TP is maximum. The lines, the straight lines like this are going to indicate where the stages end. Okay. If you want to know what are the stages, don't follow the dotted line, follow the straight lines. So this is the stage 1. This is the stage 2. And this here is the stage 3. Okay. So I said that don't follow the dotted lines, follow the straight lines. This to this becomes the stage 1. This is the stage 2. This is the stage 3. Stage 1 is the stage of increasing returns. Stage 2 is the stage of decreasing or diminishing returns. And stage 3 is the stage of negative returns. Dotted line नहीं देखना है, straight line. ये है stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Please mark it, students. And after this diagram, we are going to do the explanation of the 3 stages of law of variable proportions. For the explanation part, students, I will like you to go back to the diagram again and again, okay? Because the board, I'm not able to show diagram and the explanation both here. So you need to go back to the diagram again and again to check the things. You very well know what are the stages, stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3. I told you Stage 1 ends where AP is maximum. Okay. Stage 1, the indicator of ending of stage 1 is there AP is maximum. The indicator of ending of stage 2 is TP is maximum and MP is 0. Whenever MP is 0, TP is maximum. So, the stage 2 ends where MP is 0 or TP is maximum. And the stage where TP is falling, okay, and MP becomes negative, that is the stage 3. So, here we are, every stage, increasing return, diminishing returns and negative returns are to be explained with three factors: total product, marginal product and average product. जब भी हम लोग इन तीनों stages को explain करेंगे, whenever we are going to explain the three stages, we need to explain them in respect to total product, marginal product and average product. Okay, check the diagram now. In stage 1, that is increasing returns. Okay, the indicator of stage 1 ending was AP will be maximum at that point. Okay, so total product will increase at an increasing rate and then it will increase at a diminishing rate. If you will check in the diagram, in the first stage TP increases at an increasing rate and then TP is continuing to increase at a decreasing rate. In stage 1, marginal product will reach its maximum point and it will start falling. Check back in the diagram, marginal product reaches maximum point, that is M, and it will start decreasing. And average product will keep on increasing in the first stage. The first stage ends where AP is maximum. Coming to stage 2, again go and check the diagram. Okay, TP will continue to increase at a diminishing rate and TP will become maximum. In stage 2, TP will increase at a decreasing rate and TP will become maximum. The stage 2 ends where TP is maximum. The stage 2 ends where TP is maximum. If you will go back to the diagram and see the MP curve, MP will become, MP will go on decreasing and it will become 0. So, MP will continue to decrease and it will become 0. The stage 2 ends where MP becomes 0. The stage 2 ends where MP becomes 0 and the TP is maximum. Because wherever MP is 0, your total product is maximum. You talk about the average product curve. Average product has reached its maximum point in stage 1. आपको याद होगा stage 1 में, check in the diagram, average product has reached its maximum point. So average product will start falling in the second stage. Average product will fall in the second stage. Stage 3 is negative returns. TP starts falling. I told you the third stage. What is the third stage? In the third stage, TP will start falling. You remember the diagram? TP was falling in the third stage. MP will become negative. See, whenever MP is negative, TP is decreasing or falling. Okay, whenever MP is negative, TP is decreasing or falling. So, stage 3 is negative returns. MP becomes negative, TP starts falling. MP becomes negative, TP starts falling. And we talk about average product, it will still decrease but it will never become 0 or negative. Average product curve will continue to decrease. Average product curve कम होते रहेगा but it will still remain positive. Average product will never become 0 or negative. So let's revise, students. The most important thing you must realize or you must know is the 3 points. Okay, what are those 3 points? The points are, when MP increases, TP increases at an increasing rate. When MP decreases, TP increases but at a decreasing rate. When MP is 0, TP is maximum. And when MP becomes negative, TP starts falling. Let us repeat. When MP increases, TP increases at an increasing rate. When MP decreases, TP increases but at a decreasing rate. When MP is 0, TP is maximum. When MP is 0, TP is maximum. When MP becomes negative, TP starts falling. Thank you students. That's all for today.